So welcome WLA Lacrosse fans. Here we are again, the podcast from the car, from the parking lot, at no longer the Bear, but now it's called the Q. I am with everybody's favorite unprofessional lacrosse analyst, better known on Twitter as @FarmerMarcusJ, my wonderful husband, Marcus. Yes. Well, Marcus, here we are. It was game one of Series 1 of the WLA first round of the playoffs between the New Westminster Salmonbellies and the Victoria Shamrocks, in which they won handily, and I think it was a final score of 13 to 8.
Yeah.
And we're going to just talk a little lacrosse tonight. And
looking forward to it.
Okay, so any first impressions of the team as the Shamrocks as they came out tonight in the first period?
Well, the Bellies scored early. The Bellies were scoring early. Shamrocks kept pace with them. Obviously, they got some focus in the second period, and they came up in the second period, and they just dominated from then on. Corey Small, 7 goals. Could have had 8 or 9.
Jesse King,
great defense, great hustle. Ben McCullough, solid defense. Flindell settled down after the first period, didn't let in a goal for at least a half an hour of actual clock time.
Flindell was a bit of a concern after that first period, out in the cranky section between periods.
Only the cranks were on Flindell. Matt's having a big year. He's going to be fine.
Speaking of the cranks and the fans, I have to say that Section K tonight was quite ruckus. There was a lot of heckling at the Salmonbellies. I could see the Salmonbelly players during the anthem watching the flag and looking up in our section. I think that may have had something to do with unnerving them. What do you say?
I'm pretty sure it didn't.
What do you think about how rowdy our section was tonight, given...
Getting our playoff game on, there's no question about that. The Bellies were trying to, typical playoffs. The team gets behind by a couple of goals. They start trying to send some sort of message. There was a lot of talking, a lot of diving, a lot of hacking.
A lot of diving. But
I think it's the job of the fans in K to let the Salmonbellies, or whatever defense we have to be playing against, let them know that they stink and we're going to score on them early and often. So that's what the fans work on. There were some good ones tonight, I thought.
Now, where do you think that the Shamrocks have areas for improvement moving forward against the Salmonbellies, who I might say are a strong team?
Yeah, Belly's got a good team. Everybody knows that. Everybody knew that going in. They were real hot at the end of the season, but we've been hot all year, winning lots of games. I think Reese Dutch is going to score a few more goals. They're probably going to try and key on Small, and that means we got to find a way to get Dutch open tonight. They were started out with 2 on Dutch on D the entire time, and Small just sliced them apart. So they're going to have to. You can't key on one guy in that offense. So that's what makes them so dangerous. I think that Dutch and Ranger are going to get it going, and obviously King just has to keep doing what he's doing. He's playing real well.
Well, to me, that Ben McCullough was really impressive tonight. He showed a lot of fortitude. He got out there and protected his guys when he needed to. He showed restraint when he needed to. He got in a bit of a punch up there.
He had Ross off his game from about 5 minutes in.
But I was real impressed with him.
Yeah, well, he's been impressive all year. He's a real leader on defense, real grinder, scores the occasional goal on transition, but obviously his main job is defense, and he does it well. And
some of the young rookies and the new acquisitions are super impressive. Big, strong, lots of fitness. I think we have a lot to be...
Fitness level is definitely there, yeah.
I think we have a lot to look forward to going into Game 3 at home Sunday night at the Q Arena tailgate party to commence at 4 p.m. on the lower field. Join us there. We may even do an early game podcast, which no one will see. But, join us.
Well, that'll be even better than these ones.
No kidding. Join us next, this coming Sunday after the game when we upload the podcast, and go Shamrocks. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, let's roll. Night, everyone.